Hey everyone, so today I'm making a vegan chocolate cake. It was a birthday cake that I made for a friend, and then I'm actually going to show a fail that I did before this and why it was a fail. So I think the key ingredient to the moisture in this recipe is the applesauce, which is just apples blended up in a Vitamix, no sugar added, no water added, nothing. And it's so good that I'm actually going to do a video on dressing this up for a breakfast with, I don't know, some type of fruit or something. The recipe called for maple. I used agave because I ran out. So instead of using a non-stick cooking spray like Pam, I'm using coconut oil to grease the cake pan, and I'm going to leave about a ½ inch of the top of the cake pan empty so it leaves room for the cake to rise. And this recipe made a little bit more than a 9-inch cake pan, so I'm going to use the rest of that to make cupcakes. So don't do what I did and get a little too overly excited and move too fast. You want to let the cake cool for 20 to 25 minutes. Longer is probably even better, but I didn't wait as long as I should have, and then when I pulled off the top of the plate to flip the cake over, it stuck to the top of the cake, which is fine because you can cover it with frosting, but I don't know, if you didn't want to add frosting, that's going to kind of make a funky looking cake, so make sure to just have patience and let that cool completely. So for the next step, you're going to take a can of chilled coconut water, and then you're going to remove the solid part from the top, and that's the only part you're going to use. You can save the coconut water for something else, or you can just throw it away. Then you're going to use an electric mixer and really just pound down on that solid piece to break it up, and it does take a little while, but I promise it does get smooth. So baker's chocolate is actually accidentally vegan, meaning I don't think they try to be vegan, but there's no dairy products, no honey, and nothing like that in the ingredients, so it's safe to use for vegan recipes. So here we have my first sad little attempt at this cake, but it came out more of like a bread consistency. It didn't taste bad. Just don't use wheat flour. Use regular baking flour or gluten-free flour. So to top it off, I just used organic powdered sugar and sprinkled that over the top. I didn't want to get too fancy and do writing on it because I don't even know how that would have turned out, but you can definitely do that, and there's vegan icing recipes that you could use for that. Of course, you can put candles on it. It came out so good. It was so moist, not overly sweet, not bitter tasting. It was just perfect, and I'm definitely going to be making this again and then trying different flavors as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching.